Hi, and welcome to another video of the Target Individual program, the Target Individual Experience. So today, um, always when they target me, when it gets to a level where it's very intense, and as over the last week, and I've exposed what it is that they were doing, they'll always try to send me a subliminal message about being surveilled or some like open mic, hot mic kind of thing. So today, Pam called me this morning. I just uploaded a video of my uh, trip over here this morning. She called me this morning to ask me to watch the kids, and so I said okay, fine, and got up, got dressed, and made my way here. And so she just called me actually. She just called me, and she's like, she's like, oh, I just called to let you know that I'm getting ready to leave here, blah, 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 leave work, what have you, and such. And then she didn't say anything for like a good 2 minutes. And I'm just there like, okay, so what's going on? She hasn't said anything. I'm not saying anything either because I want to understand where she's going, right? So she's like, oh, I'm just typing, she's typing, what have you. And then she's leaving. She's like, oh, yeah, I got to make a phone call because, my friend Ethia boyfriend calls me, and maybe he wants to plan something for her birthday. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we hanged up the phone. Uh, then police sirens. Okay, police sirens outside. So I'm like, okay, I see where this is going. This is the same thing that they've been doing before, where every time uh, I speak to her or she calls me or have you and hang up the phone, afterwards there'll be police sirens. Then I was like, okay, you know what? I said, oh shoot, I forgot to upload my video. So I'm going to go and picked up my phone to upload my video from this morning to YouTube, and all of a sudden they start with the car honking, right? So I was like, okay, I'm definitely uploading this video now because obviously, like I said, they don't want me to expose what it is that they're doing. Then yesterday, um, I was so tired. Like last night, I didn't really do the type of video that I wanted to do on the computer, but I will do it in the coming days, explaining what is that they're doing. So I think I showed you guys in the video these text messages that I've been receiving. So yesterday now, all a whole set of text messages flowing. Stop, something about some 80-year-old lady, I'm responding to have such and such. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to explain you guys how they mask their targeting, right? So they send out these messages, okay? And that includes my number, right? And then they include whatever other numbers they include, but one of those numbers is their perps, and so they responded because no one responded to the message from since Thursday, I would say Thursday or right last week Thursday. So all of a sudden, yesterday I was telling Pam that I was going home today. All of a sudden, I have this influx of text messages, talking about stop sending me. Um, take me off of this chain list or what have you, such and such, and on blah blah blah, using all these various code words, right, or trigger words. And like I said, I got to do a video on it because it's funny how they send you subliminal messaging and the type of things that they do, right? And so, like I said, so all of a sudden yesterday, I told Pam I was leaving earlier during the day. I got all these messages, and then I said I was leaving at 6 o'clock. I didn't end up leaving at 6 because she was cooking, and I had told her that I was going to do the salmon, right? Cook the salmon. And so after I did that, I ate. Then I said to her, okay, well, I'm gonna leave after I finish eat and such. Then all of a sudden the messages started coming again, right? I started getting these text messages again, stop, stop, stop. And then the last message that I got was a reply from someone that says stop, and then it had a red circle, right? Which I'm gonna show you guys in the video. It had a red, like in the stop sign, except it doesn't have the word stop in it, but it's just the shape of the stop sign with the red inside of it. Then my sister called me today, and she was asking me if I seen her granddaughter's mouse, right? So she was like, yeah, it's a black mouse with a red dot on it, or what have you. And I was like, no, okay. And I said, first of all, it shouldn't be in my bedroom anyway, because your kids or your grandkids should not be in my bedroom, you know. So that was it, And then she was like, when I got home yesterday, she told me that my son Bryce, he had came over Saturday. And the funny thing is, I got a call Saturday night from an unknown number, and I didn't know who it was. I didn't even hear my phone ring. Right, so apparently he came down, and he spent the night, what have you. He didn't send me a text or leave me a voicemail or nothing like that. He just called, and I guess because again, it was an unknown number. I didn't hear my phone ring, so I didn't know. Uh, didn't send me an email, didn't send me a text message, so I don't know what he wanted, right? And so, like I said, it's just things like that happens. Like, my son comes down, don't even say, hey dad, I'm coming down, I want to sleep over, or what have you, sister, stuff. Nothing, just shows up, calls me. I didn't answer because, like I said, I didn't hear my phone ring, and it was from an unknown number, so I don't know who calling me. And to not even send me a text or leave me a text, send me a text or even leave me a voicemail. So these things, like I said, these things are just very odd as a person. I don't know. I hear other people make excuses saying, that's just the way teenagers are, such and such. I'm like, no, okay, no. It's just like, when I send something to him, when I order something to him, he doesn't text me back, say, hey dad, I got your package, or thank you, or nothing like that. Nothing like that. Okay, nothing. Right? So, just like I said, it's just interesting the way how they condition people and they program people to be a certain way towards you and such. And so, it's just one of those things, man. Like I said, it's just, man, let me tell you, it is ridiculous, but this is what they do. Just like when I got on I took $2 vans this morning because the buses, I didn't get on the express buses because I had to buy a ticket, and I got to go online and look up on terms of people with disabilities getting on the select buses, right? So because again, you know, um, my Metro card, those buses don't take Metro cards. You gotta buy a ticket, what have you. So anyway, um, I had just missed a regular bus, and the other buses were taking too long. Then I got to the other bus, and no buses came. Right, and the other stop, no buses came. Right, and so I had to end up taking another dollar van, to which I ended up spending $4. And it's funny too because yesterday, every time I took the elevator when I had to go downstairs to check for packages or take the garbage down, every time I got to the elevator said it was on full. Right? So like I said, they always play this number game. They will do things because they want you to spend their money. Like I said, they create situations where they know the outcome, right? Where they already know what the outcome is going to be, because whether they're holding the buses back, knowing that I have to get here at a certain time so that she can go to work, so obviously I'm going to take a dollar van or something, right? Or even a cab. I was thinking of taking a cab, but I said, you know what? If I don't get the bus, I'll just take $2 cabs. But it's interesting because both dollar vans I got into, there was nobody in the van except for the driver and myself. And on the second one, he just started lambasting black women, and I was like, okay, again, this is what they do, right? So they'll cause issue in your relationships, and then have people saying these negative things about the opposite sex, if you're heterosexual, to try to cause chaos or hatred in your mind against the opposite sex. And this is what they do. When you hear black men talk about black women, this and that and that, and they don't like black women, and that's what he was saying. And I'm like, well, I love black women, so I don't know what she's talking about. And I just said, listen, it's just the way that how we are conditioned, and it's a battle every day, because we have this self hatred as a people. We have this self hatred, and most of us are too programmed to even realize what's going on. We can't even get out of that conditioning because we're so deep in the matrix, that we can't see the truth, or if we want, or we don't even want to know the truth, because the truth is not pretty, the truth is not sugar coated, and we don't like that. When we tell people the truth, some people, they get knots in their stomach, and they feel like their soul is being disrupted just because of the truth, just because of the truth, right? And so the lies, they have gotten people so addicted to the lies, and I use the word addictive because that's exactly what it is. They're so addicted to the lies because the lies make them feel good. It gives them a high, right? So anyway, sorry about the quick rant, but yeah. So this is what I just had to do this video because, like I said, she called me to let me know, what's going on at work, and she was leaving. So all of a sudden we hanged up, and then police sirens going off, right? And then I take my phone up to go to upload the video from this morning, and then all of a sudden it start with the car honking and all this stuff. So I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely uploading this video, But yeah. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. All right.